It is. It's going. All right. So what we wanted to do for Dax's lesson is we're working off that drone in the Beat the Devil's Tattoo, and we already learned the rest of it on the other previous lesson, but this is just one little thing that he does differently. He'll be droning on this after, and he goes. He goes up here, he goes, this is the fourth string, 5th fret, and deadening the 5th string with your index finger, muting it, playing sloppy over here, kick it up over here with your left hand, right there. And then you're hitting the drone E also, and then you're going with the 4th string, 7th fret, and then back to the 4th string, 5th fret, and then the 5th string, 7th fret. So it sounds like this. And you want to kind of deaden these other strings, all those high strings. So you can just strum it like this and not worry about it. Then he goes also like this next. He goes the index finger on the 5th string, 5th fret, and then 6th string, 7th fret, back to the 5th string, 5th fret, back to the 5th string, 7th fret. So it sounds like this. And you also slide it. That 7th fret on the 6th string is the same as the 2nd fret on the 5th string. So you might even play around and do something fancy like this. Keep that drone going, otherwise the drone's going to disappear for one note, so like this. So, and then it goes, and that other. And then there was also in the other one, I noticed that when he goes up from the previous lesson, and this one's going to have to be, I'm going to do this one. And when he hits this one, he goes to droning the 5th string. Back to the 5th string. So, and when you do that 5th string, what you might do so that you don't have to concentrate so much with your right hand, you can still keep doing this kind of strum thing. You take your thumb and slop it over the top of the neck so that you mute that 6th string and go. So just, so the whole idea is to be muting the strings that you don't need. All you need is the drone, whichever one it is, and then the string it is. The string, the melody note. The hard part is when you. But this is the hard one because because I'm just thinking, how do we get that? Maybe behind. Maybe play behind. Mute behind that note. So you could go. You could actually just take an octave kind of stance there, and go. Shit. And then do it because when you get this high note, you got two notes, the A string and the D string in between the 6 and here. So if you get this, you're gonna get all this other noise in here. So if I do this, I don't even have to actually use the octave. As long as I put my finger there, I'm blocking it like we were talking about, Dax, from behind. That way I'm hitting the 6, I'm hitting all the way down, but all I'm getting is the 6th string and the 3rd string because of the blocking. And then, I'm putting my thumb over. That's a pretty sophisticated little blocking deal. What else did we do before I shut this off?
I think that's it.
That's it? I think that's enough. And what I want you to do on the sliding pentatonic is when you get up, when you get here, I want you to go, we use that middle finger, remember? And that's the A. We did the octaves. Remember? Showing how the octaves were. Then that's going to be 3 frets apart. Remember? So when we get up here, we need to remember that's the A, that's the 3rd, the 2nd octave up from where we started. 1 octave up, 2 octaves up. So after the 2nd octave, wherever you play the scale, that's when you're going to stretch. So I could play off the G, there's the 2nd octave, stretch, slide, slide, stretch, stretch, slide, slide, stretch. So let's go back to A. 2nd octave, stretch, slide, slide back down, stretch, stretch, slide. So on the way up, it'll be stretch, slide, and on the way back down, it'll be slide, stretch. Slide, stretch. That's good enough. That should keep you busy.